What's happening with your babe? We are live in effect. How y'all doing? What you are seeing on this screen is my man Bama tried to challenge me. You know what I'm saying? I told him he didn't want these problems, but he decided, he was going to pick the Ravens because he got it tatted on him. He was tatted up. He was telling me he down by law and all this with the Ravens. I'm like, cool, man. I won the last game. I had the Browns. I beat them with the Browns in another comeback victory. This time I was down by 14 and came back to win the game. And we did it, just with second half defense. So I want to just show you a couple things. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see if I can do it. Yeah, let's do this. Perfect example of what I'm talking about. So we're going to turn the camera this way. You know how I do. So we're in the basic nickel package, right? As you can see, I got the Eagles in green. He's in white with the Ravens, or as Bear, my man Bear's on the phone, but as Bear would call them, the Ratbirds. So what you're looking at here on the screen is we're in the basic nickel. And what I want to do is I want to attack a certain part of his defensive line. And what I need my edge rusher to do on the far left side is to engage with the left tackle. Fully engage with the left tackle. Defensive tackle engage with the guard. And then we're going to have the linebacker just come right on in and chase the quarterback. We got outside containment with the defensive end right here. So if he tries to run, the defensive end is going to break free just in case he tries to run. So watch this. See the free rusher? Because everybody engaged. You see this? There's the defensive end. The tackle. Here comes the linebacker, and he couldn't do nothing about it. And part of this is because he has nobody protecting him. It's 5-on-5. So if I block off one side, that creates a hole, pause, for the linebacker to come in and raise hell. And that's what he did. And he went for it on 4th and 12 and made that mistake. But in the second half of this game, I started turning up the blitz. You know what I'm saying? And then offensively, what we were doing was we were doing no huddle. But I also want to just show you this beautiful throw by Jalen Hurts. My man Bear says he doesn't have an arm. I disagree. So we are in a 5-wide set. So you see 3 wide receivers on one side. And you see the halfback, Saquon Barkley, who's a threat. And another receiver on the other side, right? So it's a 5-wide set. So here we go. What am I looking at? I'm gonna bring this in a little closer so you can see what I look at. I'm looking for a one-on-one matchup here. Okay? The linebacker, I'm not worried about the linebacker. The linebacker is just covering anything that's short, right? I'm looking at number 23. I think that's Alexander. He's playing press coverage. You look across the board, they're playing press. Except on Barkley, right? So Alexander is going to play press. The strong safety is going to, guard the far left side because he's worried about Dotson and my tight end over there. The other free safety is worried about Smith and Saquon Barkley. So I know right away, just from pre-snap, this is going to be a one-on-one matchup between Brown and Alexander. And he's pressing. So if Brown beats the press, all I need to do is make the correct throw and it's going to be a touchdown. And that's what happened here. Watch this. Beats the press, puts the ball out there for him. Booyah. See that? When you beat the press, you got to put the ball out there. Can't do a bullet pass. You got to put it out there. Float it out there. Let your receiver go and get it. Touchdown. Easy money. And I knew that I had a big play just by looking at the pre-snap read. I knew I had one-on-one coverage across the board pretty much. Just a beautiful play. Beautiful play. Now I'm going to show this touchdown here because my lovely opponent, Mr. Bama, what he likes to do, and he's not the only one, okay? He's not the only one. You see this a lot online. Opponents in the red zone like to drop everybody back in the red zone to try to stop passing plays. But what happens when your opponent says, I'm going to run the ball? You can't stop the run when you drop everybody back in zone. Now, I want you to pay attention to something. Look at these three linebackers up front. You got the safety. You got Roquan Smith. I don't know who number 40 is, so forgive me. But look how far back they are from the line of scrimmage. And then all I got is basically 3 men in front of me because I'm going to run in between the tackles. I'm not going to go outside. So I'm not worried about the edge rushers. I'm looking at these three guys and these three guys deep in the end zone. It makes no sense, especially when you're dealing with Saquon Barkley. Let's take a look. Look at this. They're playing so far back, it's 3-on-5. It's actually 3-on-6 because number 51 is leaving to go get to go get another linebacker in the end zone. Number 40. This is just an easy touchdown. Look at this. Easy money. And this is why making pre-snap reads is important. I'm going to show you Saquon Barkley's touchdown. The 72-yard. Okay? I'm going to show you what I'm looking at, so you can see the game the way I see it. Got 4 defensive linemen, and you got basically four linebackers, safeties, and corners on the line as well. So they have an 8-man box. It looks like a 46, okay, the way it's set up, right? It looks like a base 46 normal defense, right? But look at the way the guys are in the box. They're further back from the line of scrimmage. So they're not about to blitz, right? I got a big tight end here that's going to block for me. And if one of these guys, 68, 69, or 51, breaks free and gets to that second level where the linebackers are, then I got a shot at a one-on-one situation, and I can go for a touchdown. That's what I'm looking for. And it happened on this play. Take a look. See that? See the hole? 51 seals it. And then Roquan Gets eaten up by 56. I got two free blockers right here. Here's my one-on-one. He whiffs. And then here's Brown with the block, and that's when I knew I was home free. Because all I got to do is make a little cut, and he's gone. See that? Making pre-snap reads will win you games in Madden. Look at this. Here's the hole. Bam. All right, Bear. It's just as simple as that. Pre-snap reads. So I just wanted to show you this, just to show you. You can win games in Madden by making pre-snap reads. Now, I was down by 14 points, and the reason why I was down by 14 at the time was because there was a lot of drop passes in this game. Most of them they're not gonna show, but but it is what it is, you know. But I just wanted to show you that and do this quick live. I'm about to fix something to eat and watch a movie and go to bed because brother got to roll up his sleeves and do some work tomorrow. But as always, thank you for watching. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. This is your final boss, chilling in the boss's lair. I will see you later. Peace.